Illustrator CS3 works very, very well with Photoshop as well as the other applications in the suite. And I want to demonstrate that to you by creating a simple logo in Illustrator and then exporting it out to Photoshop, then opening it in Photoshop to add some shading and a lens flare. So I'm going to use my type tool and I'm going to type out the word logo. Then I'll grab my selection tool and I will just scale it up quite a bit. And I'm going to change the character to something pretty thick. So I will go to, let's see, Poplar here, and I'm going to move this over. I'm also going to grab my type tool and I'm going to take the O out by pressing Command or Control X. Then I'm going to click anywhere away from the logo, and then I'm going to Command or Control V to paste it. Now what I'm going to do is go back to my type tool, click in between the letters here, and I'm going to hit my space bar because I'm going to now insert this O manually and just change it around a little bit like this to create something just a little different. And I normally do that when I want to have more control over the letters in a logo. And last but not least, I'll grab a rectangle and I'll just draw a little shape like this under the O. So that's the logo. Now, what I'm going to do is select everything. I'm going to go to the Type menu, and I'm going to choose Create Outlines. Now the logo is broken down into vectors. It is no longer editable text. Now, let's go to File, and we're going to go to Export, and on my desktop, I'm going to save it as logo. And then I'll save it in a PSD format, which is for Photoshop. So I'll export that. And I'm going to leave everything at where it is here. That's good. And then I'm going to go to Photoshop and open this logo. And once again, it's on my desktop. And here it is in Photoshop. What I can do now, of course, is I can use my magic wand tool or any tools if I want to. And let me go ahead and open this up to grab the group I want to work with. And I can grab the LOGO. I can go to Select Inverse just to make sure I have the letters, and I can fill them with a color. So let me go ahead and just do that, and I can go to Edit, and I can go to Fill, and I can go to Foreground Color. I'll deselect that, and I'm going to go to the O now, and I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm going to change the color, Edit, Fill, and of course there are shortcuts for filling in objects in Illustrator, but I just want to get this going and show you the menu commands so we know that we're on the same page. Now what I can do is I can grab a tool such as Dodge or Burn, and I can increase the size of my brush, and I can start to paint in some shading in the logo. I'll deselect that and do the same thing with these guys. So once again, I'll grab my magic wand, I'll grab my brush, and I'll grab my burn tool. And I will increase the size of the brush again, add a little shading, deselect everything, and what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to grab these two layers and I'm going to flatten them. I'm going to merge these two layers. And now I'm going to go to a new layer in my background. I'm going to fill this in with black. And on my layer here with the group, I'm going to go to Filter. I'm going to go to, let's see, Render. And actually, I have to change it to RGB before I can do this. So I'm going to go to Image, Mode, RGB. And I'm going to say Merge. And now I can go ahead and access my lens flare. Sometimes you have to leave CMYK to access some of the filters that are not active in CMYK mode. And now I'll put my lens flare in place. And now here's my logo based on artwork that was created in Adobe Illustrator CS3.